We generally transfer 2 blastocyst stage embryos, but when we have additional embryos that are deemed to have good developmental potential, we can cryopreserve these embryos and store them for a later date. It turns out that cryopreserving embryos at the blastocyst stage is very good for a couple of reasons. First is we're sure that they're great embryos, so there's no mystery. And the second thing is that when it comes time to thaw the embryos, blastocyst stage embryos freeze and thaw rather nicely. There's a very high survival rate from the cryopreservation process. Having embryos in the freezer is a great plus, because at the current level of our technology, not everyone is going to become pregnant. So a certain percentage of all patients are not going to get pregnant from their first attempt at IVF. But if we can go back to the embryos that we have cryopreserved, this gives us a second chance from the same cycle, the same financial investment, to come back to those embryos and try another run at it. And if we have 3 embryos cryopreserved, we generally transfer 3 rather than 2 on a fresh IVF cycle. And when we do that, we can obtain pretty much the same chances of pregnancy as 2 with the fresh. So this is a big boom for patients to have extra embryos cryopreserved.